everybody, it's me again. I got a couple of things to say. A. Sorry, it's outside. A. Sensible living with money, mom. You don't understand what a no-spend month is. It means you don't spend any unnecessary money. You buy food for your family. You buy cleaning supplies and hygiene products if you need to. You pay your mortgage or rent. You pay your utilities. Other than that, nothing is spent. It's focused on the four walls. Focused on having a place to stay, food in your stomach, heat and light, and a way to get around. Other than that, you don't spend anything. That's what no spend means. Like, you're not, paying for subscription services like book club, magazines, newspapers, internet, cable, satellite, and na. You don't pay for any of that because you don't need to. Also, you say that you try not to answer the phone when you're busy working. Here's the thing, people call just say, hey, I'm busy right now, I'll call you when I'm done. Short, sweet, to the point, you're not hurting nobody's feelings, you're not ignoring a call, you're not gabbing away when you could be utilizing that time a little more efficiently. You don't have to duck and dodge calls. They call you, just say, hey, I have things I need to do. I need to, right now I'm busy, but I promise I will call you back as soon as I'm able to. That's all you gotta say. Unless it's an emergency, don't call me. I do not have the time to gossip. I do not have time for idle chit-chat. But I promise as soon as I have some free time, I will call you, or we could hook up and, have, a girls' night or what have you. But while I'm working, I have to focus on, cleaning my house and working, not chit-chat. That's all you gotta say. Short, sweet, simple. It's not offensive in any way or nothing. Also, there's a few things that I'm not willing to do to, earn money or save money. Theft? No. Eating out of the dumpster? No. I have had to do it, but, those days are long gone. Starve myself to save money? I'm not doing that. No, sorry. Nor am I going to gorge myself on hella food for no damn reason. Waste money frivolously. My birthday is next week, Thursday, February 8th. I will be 39. My husband wants to do some nice things for me, but I told him to postpone it for now because, one, we really do not have the money, and two, the weather is so up and down that it's negatively impacting my asthma, and I do not want to go back to the emergency room with asthma flare-up. I've been there, done that. When I was at my old apartment, probably once or twice a week, every single week for like 2 solid years. And then I moved here, and same damn issue. I had to go to the hospital, and they kept me overnight because of my asthma. Not fun. Trust me. The other thing I am not willing to do to save a little bit of money is wash my clothes with me in the tub. Now, if I have a shirt or a pair of pants that just, a little stained up, where it's a little bit stained, but it's not stained to the point of needing to go into the wash, I just take a cleaned, damp rag, a little bit of soap, and wipe and clean it and hang it up to dry. That's just what I would do to save a little money. The other thing I will not do to save money is buy bargain basement laundry detergent. We did once. We still have an almost full jug of the stuff, and it does not clean your clothes. If your clothes be stanky and stained prior to washing, 20 washes with the cheap Dollar Tree detergent ain't gonna make any damn difference. It's gonna smell worse when you're done than it did when you started. Trust me on this. I know wherein I speak. My best advice for that is look for, bargains on good laundry detergent like Tide. Or if you can't get Tide, get Gain laundry or Gain dish detergent and use that. Another thing I'm not willing to do to save money is neglect my personal hygiene. I'm not doing that. The beige ceramic thing behind me that you're seeing is actually a ceramic teapot. You plug it in and it heats the water. Yes, there's water in there. Then I got my Mr. Coffee. The Tupperware is sugar. I got a bottle of tea brewing. That's basically what my kitchen pretty much looks like. And yes, my bookcase. I got a lot of books. That's not even all of my books. I got more by my bed. Oddly, believe it or not. Yes, I do. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. What I say is, if you really want to cut down on spending, what you do is you figure out what it is you're wasting your money on, like books from like book clubs or subscription services like Ipsy, BirchBox, and so on and so forth, magazines, yada yada yada. Buying, coffee, drinks, eating out a lot, fast fashion, looking for cheap versus quality. It's not being too thrifty to keep buying used electronic devices that you gotta constantly replace 5-6 times a day, every single day. Case in point, like I said, I had a neighbor at my old building. He was a really nice guy, but he would buy his wife a Mr. Coffee all the time because she liked her coffee. Okay, cool. But the thing of it is, he was spending $5 20 times a day. That's a lot of money. I use Mr. Coffees that don't work instead of spending $20 one time and get one that does work. Or go to the pawn shop like we did and get this lovely white one that's sitting there and test it out. It works. It's guaranteed to work. $5, boom, done. It works. Instead of paying, basically throwing $5 every time down the drain, $5 or more, $5 to $10 down the drain on items that, one, clutter up your home, and two, don't work and cannot be fixed to work. So what's better? That's the difference between being frugal, which is look for the best value, not necessarily lowest price, but the best value, versus cheap who don't give a damn whatsoever about quality. All they want is the lowest price. And yes, I did cut my hair last week. I lapped off probably a good 3 inches. So yeah, it looks like this. And yes, my hair does look a lot darker than it actually is. No, I did not color my hair. This is my actual real hair. It is the real color. And yeah, I did paint my nails red. Anyway, what I'm saying is there's some things that are worth doing and some things that are not. Also, if you're looking for a job, why not, if you're good with, like, animals, volunteer to pet sit, volunteer at an animal shelter, volunteer at a pet store or a grooming place or a veterinary clinic, and go from there. If you love children, try to get a job as a babysitter, a nanny, a au pair, or a classroom assistant for a school. You could do that. If you're great with seniors or elderly people or disabled people, you could go and get certified to be a home health aide or a senior's companion. You can make money that way. If you're really good at cleaning and organizing, you could turn that into a pretty lucrative business depending on where you live. You could volunteer at a homeless shelter, a soup kitchen, a food pantry, if you really want to help others. There are ways you could, be a better human being and possibly earn a little money. You could do these things. I'm not saying you have to, but I'm just saying it's worth looking into. Like, I love reading, so if I could get, a job proofreading, I would love to do that. I'm great at advice. I'm really good at cleaning and organizing. I'm a really organized person, as you could see. Look, Kim Harrison is with Kim Harrison. Jonathan Kellerman's with Jonathan Kellerman. My Buffy and Angel books are all grouped together, as you can see. I do things like that. And not all these shelves are mine. I only actually have 2 shelves of this bookcase. The rest of the books are actually my husband, but he does not read, so I kind of got him by default because I read a lot. And this little device I'm talking to you guys on has over 200 books on it. Some of them are book series that are like 6 books, 8 books, 10 books, 11 books, 12 books, 14 books series that I downloaded. So I got a lot of reading material. So yeah. So that's just that. Also, I will say about the drama culture, and I'm sorry to Nikki Murphy. Maybe I was wrong about what you were saying, but Nikki, I'm just gonna tell you like this. If people are harassing you, instead of clapping back, well, that is your right, why not just document it and take it to the police? If they're cyber stalking you, block them. That's all you gotta do. If they're harassing you on your social media like YouTube or whatever, block them. Change your phone number if you have to. If it's that bad, you may want to talk to your husband about the possibility of relocating. That's the best advice I could give you. And if I offended anybody with that, I apologize. Perhaps I was wrong about the situation, but at any rate, if you're being that harassed and bullied, perhaps the best course of action is document it and take it to the police, change your phone number, block them on everything across the board. And if need be, you may have to move. I'm sorry to say it, but you might have to, and don't give people your address. And that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do. Okay? That's all I'm trying to say. And I'm not trying to be mean or hateful or anything like that. I'm just trying to show you things from, a common sense point of view. Like the Tide Pod Challenge. Please explain to me the logic behind eating poison just to get likes, shares, and retweets and being, quote, internet famous. If you want fame, try doing what a lot of people do. Get some actual talent.